These days it really seems like the pressure is growing ever stronger on students to perform academically. The pressure exams bring can have a massive influence on the course of a student's academic career, naturally drive many students towards cheating as a way to pass difficult tests. So, here are 9 great ways you can use to cheat on your next exam and receive the score that you need. Okay, so we all know the trick of writing answers on your hand and peeking at them during the test, but your teacher knows about this too, and you're just going to get caught doing this. Some students might try to get a little sneaky and write the answer on their thighs, believing that the teacher wouldn't ask an underage student to pull up their shorts or skirt or whatever without risking seeming creepy. However, these are common methods that all the teachers know, and you're just going to get caught doing this, so you need to get more creative. On your next exam, instead, you need to write the test answers on your forehead. See, nobody is ever going to think to look there because nobody tries to write the answers on their forehead. So if you try this, you're going to get away with it. The only catch is if you write the answers on your forehead, you just need to make sure you bring a mirror with you to your exam so you can actually see the answers. Another sneaky place to write test answers is on the inside of your eyelids. Nobody can actually see there except for you, so it's the perfect place to secretly consult answers during an exam. However, it's quite dark in there, so you need to make sure that you bring a flashlight to shine directly in your face with your eyes closed to see those answers during the exam. Okay, so we all know about Pavlov's dog. Pavlov was a psychologist who could never remember to feed his dog, so every time he fed his dog, he rang a bell. That way he could associate the sound of bells with feeding his dog, and since bells are such a common sound, he could always remember to feed his dog whenever he heard the sound of a bell. So for this cheating method, you're going to deploy a similar tactic. Every time the teacher gives key testable information in class, you need to do the same action like dropping a book or coughing, and do this over and over and over again for weeks leading up to the test. Then, during the test, all you need to do is perform that same action. And due to the operant conditioning, your teacher will have no choice but to blurt out the answers to the test, helping you and anyone who can hear your teacher. If you get stuck on a question, you might want to try just asking the teacher for a hint. I worked as a teacher for 3 years, and I can tell you from experience that most teachers just want to see their students succeed and are sympathetic to their struggle for good grades in the face of stress. When students would ask me for hints on tests, I honestly found it really difficult to not give them a little hint. So next time you're really stuck on a question, just go up to your teacher and ask for some help, and they might actually just help you out.
Hey!
Okay, so this one is going to take a lot of careful planning and preparation. First, you need to become acquainted with the flight patterns of the birds in your local area. For this method, you must know which birds are most likely to fly over your classroom during your test. You must first befriend the birds and train them to fly in whatever flight patterns you command. Train the birds to fly in the patterns that will help you remember answers on your test. Then, all you have to do is sit close to the window on the day of the test and watch as the answers fly right over your head. It's that easy. Okay, another really simple method is just tell the teacher you're going to pee your pants or something, you got to go to the bathroom, and they pretty much have to let you go because if they don't, it's like child abuse or something. Then just look up the answer on your phone. Although some teachers, they might take your phone when you leave the classroom, so, maybe you might want to use this next method instead. Okay, so during the test, if you get stuck on a question, just whip out your phone and call the front office. Tell them that you planted a bomb in the school and it's about to blow up and that everyone needs to evacuate immediately. Then, while you're outside, you can just check your phone or discuss the answers with the other students in your class. And after the school's been cleared of bombs, you can just go back inside and reap the benefits of a job well done. Okay, so this next one is a little bit complicated and kind of takes some planning ahead of time. So starting about 1 to 2 weeks before your test, you need to start reviewing your class notes, rereading chapters in your textbook, discussing topics with your classmates, make any use or any extra time that you may be able to spend with your teacher for some more help. All in all, I would recommend spending at least an hour a day on this leading up to your test. Then, when the day of the test comes, you'll be able to pull the test answers straight from your own mind. Your teacher won't have any idea that you're cheating because they can't see inside your mind. It's the perfect way to cheat, and it's basically impossible to get caught. And for number 1, you can call in 2 bomb threats.